day shenanigans for you guys. Um, Probably wouldn't be playing this under normal circumstances, but I happen to be home today. My little guy is ain't feeling too well, so I'm home at the crib. So gonna take advantage and try to get this game out the way. I am the Rams. The Rams don't have a very good roster. I just realized I have two teams in the same division. Hopefully this, I don't think I'll have any confusion. Um, but yeah, it's not a good team. It's definitely not a good team. Outside of Donald and Cup, I'm probably gonna have a hard time containing Metcalf. I'll do what I can, but not good. Okay. So the team isn't the greatest. I mean, I've got Donald, got Cup. Um, don't know the roster that well. I picked up a speedy middle linebacker. You guys know I like to play a little 3-4, so I'll be try to send some pressure from all over if possible. Let me let me just send this guy an invite right now. I'm gonna know that I sent it. I was about to eat. Oh shit, that was quick. Uh, let's see if I can get it going. It's not a great roster. Gonna be struggle season for me.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of
Okay,
Seattle at
game
newly
time.
named Lumen Field, home of the
Lumen Field.
12s. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But right away, they'll change the look. Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one. Well, this one, CD, an interesting one to start the season in the NFC West. A lot of people think that this is the 49ers division to lose, but you caution not so fast.
Remember Seattle 2022? A playoff team, and the Rams, they took a dip, but renewed sense of purpose, renewed sense of optimism, and 14 picks used in the NFL draft. The Rams think they can be back a lot quicker.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And
I had
they're
the
going to
seam
set up
open.
shop at the 40-yard line.
I had the
So the ball
seam
changing
open.
hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment.
After the interception, here's Smith. Rolling to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They run with the second-year man. It's Kenneth Walker.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Smith now to throw. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
All right, got to stop. Oh, man. Oh, I blocked it. Wow.
Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by.
That's
in this
crazy.
one. A block here in the opening quarter. What a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo.
Oh, boy.
I know of one special teams coach.
Madden is
who
doing
leaves
Madden
the
things.
lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield
cut
at the
back.
49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. Now a toss running left, Akers.
Ah,
Still a couple
missed the
yards
hole.
short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And he's got it inside
I'll take
the 10.
it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 36 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
They'll run here with Akers. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Akers again.
I should have cut
And
back.
stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. The ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No
Take
field
my
goal
points.
here.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the...
My sub line yeast. Who those guys are. And I want to play young here, even though I guess I don't know. Don't know the roster well enough.
Kick off and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
Oh, it was right there.
Catches Smith. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Metcalf for the first down, still without a doubt, one of the toughest assignments in the NFL with his
Oh,
size
I'm right
and speed.
there.
1,000-yard season for him, and an absolute nightmare for any corner who matches up with him.
I don't know what that's about. Don't like that. Ah, I effed it up. I effed it up. Go back, go back, go back. Oh,
To the outside,
illegal.
that's complete to Williams.
It's got to come back.
He's into space past the 25. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
I take it. I was in no man's land. Let me just chill out a little bit. Do this.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. From the 41, here's second down and 8. Smith throwing again. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, he's
Have
got
it.
caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Jameson Williams.
Jameson
What?
Williams, 41 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the
What
lead.
the hell?
Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication.
You know, he
Maybe
had
one
all
of them
that.
noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball next, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's caught. Davis Allen.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get him down.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Stafford.
What a bad throw.
It's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has
My
a plan?
punter was in as a receiver?
Yeah, he was looking for the check
the
up
hell
bounce,
was
didn't
that?
get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to Walker on 1st down.
Oh, shit.
There he goes left side. Now he's
Damn.
free at the 35. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 68 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Woo! Gonna be a rough one this year.
It's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the... Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got there, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an
probably
offense
could have made it if I
who has the ball
didn't-
in a very advantageous position.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Now a toss play for Akers. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look,
a lot of weapons. Oh, man.
Now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
There goes an impressive 31-yard gain. They made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. He's got his big tight end fan. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of 5.
Everything's working.
91 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he will score.
Everything's going.
Kenneth Walker, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now a throw here to his running back. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing is Stafford.
Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now a give. Akers running left. And some room to work. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Oh.
Sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Stafford. And this is
Let's go.
touchdown.
I needed something.
As the first half is winding down, and the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle.
Yikes.
And it makes the score 21-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there as our EA Sports halftime report.
Likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week one, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Sticking with Walker on second down. 127 yards rushing for him now here in week one. A very solid start to this new campaign.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Smith on third down. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Take it in at the 22. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Play action. Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he
gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Stafford to his #1 guy Cup for a Los Angeles first.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
On the handoff, running left is Akers. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Incomplete on a deep.
Come on, Stafford.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on field in half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning
Stafford
formula.
is killing me, bro.
A little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And they'll send Cup in motion right. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Akers will get down close to the goal line, but not in. And he'll be knocked down at the
What was that? No. Oh my gosh. Look at this run out. I don't want to call this. Let this run out. F.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Now it's Stafford.
Let's go.
It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams.
Oof.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, We didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
It's a run with Akers.
Got it.
He'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe
wow.
a yard shy of there at the 24.
That was one drive, bro. Shit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith.
Woo!
This throw is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Smith. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A shotgun snap for Smith.
Oof. Pick that off.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Smith. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Now Gino on 1st down. And he is going to be taken down.
Fellas.
And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Oh, man. Need a pick 6, fellas. What can I run over here? It's killing me. He's got so much speed on offense. Just ain't got it. I just don't got it. Let's do this.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the 50, it's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Here's Smith. And Walker has it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
To the right side and
good call. Good call.
DK Metcalf.
Great call.
28 yards. And the Seahawks get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. That's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability
should have had a bunch
index.
of pick sixes,
This
though.
game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. 127 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
With this.
Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. To throw is Stafford. And he'll find Higbee open downfield. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
The offense is always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Stafford.
Oh, it's a bad throw. I thought I had it. I should have pushed it.
And the Seahawks force the turnover. And they'll take
Ah, good call. Stafford. What is a zip? What is a zip?
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. He's got space past the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove, because any guy who's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him. So he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Mike Jackson as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Stafford's throw power to like 92.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Cover 6.
Here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing again is Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 49-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Stafford now to throw.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. This is 1st and 10.
Stafford. He's got it at the 15.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Here's first down.
Now it's Stafford. And this is caught. For the moment.
Oh, that's crazy.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have.
That's
As you said,
so
they have
bad.
to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
What other way? What other way?
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford.
Ooh, no pass interference.
As he let him a bit too much.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's third down.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
To the air again, Stafford. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Oh, last one. Damn it.
First down, and that should just about do it. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback,
that was a good game.
we're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
That was rough.
And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Team has no talent. Oh, team, man. Jesus.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win week 1.
They touchdown early.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Seahawks, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's see. 81% completion. Where did I go wrong? It was a bad read. I didn't expect him to drop off on them. He's shaded inside the whole time. Let's see. That was a good bracket. Like a cover 6 with a shade on the inside. Yeah, touchdown on that drive. This was just wild. And what did I do? I don't have anybody fast enough. Who traded this guy, fucking Williamson? These guys are fucking retarded. That was me right here. I should have stayed right here. He would have took him. Look at me. Stuck. Oh, stuck. Just came off the edge. Look at this. They getting in front of each other. Look at this. Oh, my Lord. This is cover 4. Cover 4. Get to the drop right here quick. That's alright. Yeah, I don't have the speed. Caught me. Go inside. I gotta move. I gotta move Donald. Cup be making those catches though. I could have thrown it earlier, right? But it just needed that. This is a good play to Higbee. Thought he would have sat over Higbee. But he won't take away Cup. The team needs speed, unfortunately. Oh, Aaron Donald came off. I gotta move him to edge, man. Being wasted inside here. Oops, I gotta see the fourth quarter. Metcalf caught me as well. Ah, it's a good call. That's a good call. Never mad at that. So this cover 3 shell. Know what that means. Yeah, you can't. Let's just see. I feel like if I didn't try to with a cover 3 shell, a cover 3 drop. Let's see. Yeah. And that's a cloud. It's like a cover 3 cloud. I'm not sure why these two are on top of each other. I thought it was a pick for sure. I knew he was gonna come across. Things. Oh man, is it cover 1? No, it's cover 2. He bracketed me outside. It's too far. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. This game is decent out the box. Not a bad game out the box. Ah, tough L. Tough L. Mm-mm. Oh, Kobe Turner. Team needs talent, bro.